Bitcoin is trading again below $100,000. It looks really bad for the weekly close, guys. We're gonna have a look into that because while Bitcoin is tanking and dumping, and of course most of the altcoins as well, we have ZCASH still creating here new highs. We're gonna have a look also into ZCASH right now, this privacy coin, guys. You know that I'm bullish actually about privacy coins. Also back in the days in 2018, 19 and so on, I was trading privacy coins, and it's nice that they are back. And that's why of course we're gonna have a look into that, and also some little updates on HyperSui and also Bitcoin Hyper. They are the current most hyped upcoming cryptos right now. This one, Bitcoin Hyper, raised over 26 millions, which is insane, and Hyper Liquid right now over 2.4 millions. This is one of the newest ones with 2.4 millions raised, and as you can see, we are still in the early access phase where we can buy in at a fraction of a cent, and the listing price will be at 9 cents, so around 2,300% higher than the current pre-sale price. We're gonna have a look into that, guys. So welcome everyone on board. Make sure to be subscribed on this channel. We have a growing Greek crypto community. Thank you very much for your great support, guys, of course, as always, and also check out my other channels on X and Telegram. Make sure to be joining there as well. And also if you want to get access to Bitcoin Hyper or HyperSui, best wallet that is coming to an end, only 20 days left until launch, then check it out with the links in the video description, all those new hyped upcoming cryptos that are about to launch. And if you need an exchange, Casey Exchange or Bybit and so on, I can very much recommend you them, because there you get the highest deposit and sign up bonus right now. And of course also on some of them like Casey Exchange, you don't even need KYC. So check them out, guys. Sign up links to all exchanges that I'm using you find here in the video description. It's also important to be diversified into different exchanges, not only one, because then of course you also have your money distributed to different exchanges and you don't have everything in one place. Alright, guys, so remember, everything is no financial advice. In this video we're gonna cover Bitcoin because it looks really bad at the moment, and everything is just my own opinion and analysis and price predictions, so always do your own research as well. Since I don't give any financial advice, everything in this video is no financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. So now, Bitcoin dumping again below $100,000. It looks very bad, guys. But if we have a look into the indicators, like in the 4 hour, we are coming once more again in oversold condition. So a bounce at some point is incoming. And of course here, very important, on the daily time frame, you can see that we are cooling off a lot. So here we're really waiting for a buy signal that could eventually appear during the weekend. And that is very important, guys, because we need to pump as soon as possible back above 103K. Otherwise we are screwed here, and we'll get basically confirmation that the bear market is in. And every time that we got a buy signal on my indicators on the daily time frame, every time, doesn't matter if we are in a bull run or bear market, doesn't matter, we always are getting a nice run up after every buy signal. And also this time, this can of course save us, but we need to see that as soon as possible. The best would be today, or even better, at least during the weekend, because on the weekly time frame we are below the 50 weekly moving average, and for the first time we eventually are going to close below the 50 weekly moving average, because so far we always went below, but we nicely recovered back above. Also here you can see every time whenever we had a massive correction on the Bitcoin price, we always bottomed out here at the 50 weekly moving average. Since basically for the first time here in 2023 we broke above, then we started the bull run, and we never had one single weekly close below. And for the first time, as you can see, it's happening right now. We could eventually close below it at $103,000. Here on the spot chart, we're going to close in 2 days and 12 hours. But on the CME chart, and here we're also trading below, we're going to close today in 9.5 hours. And we still have a CME gap at 91K. So very bad situation right now, in my opinion, guys. The chart is looking really ugly. The only hope that I really have is that at some point, maybe next week, we're gonna have a bounce, or in the next 1 or 2 weeks, and test here 112, 113K, and then we're gonna see if really the bear market is confirmed and we crash down, or if we're able, of course, to break through and push higher and higher, because the chances are still here, of course. The chances are still here. But it really starts to look extremely bearish here for the next coming weeks and months if that continues. That's why currently I'm not touching too much the altcoins, focusing in Bitcoin, focusing in buying new cryptos with low market cap, where you didn't see yet the big pump or the big hype, which are not out on exchanges yet, like Bitcoin Hyper or HyperSui. That's why currently I'm buying into them. to prepare for the next launches. Also Maxi Doge, this new Doge coin, this new dog themed meme coin, and so on. I'm focusing more into that. You can find them here in the video description if you want to get on board, guys, but I'm focusing into them and not anymore too much into altcoins. Even ZCASH, guys. I know that ZCASH is looking good. I mean, it's pumping like crazy. Since we basically started this pump until now, it's 1,600% up, which is insane, of course. While overall the crypto market was decimated and crashing, this coin here, ZCASH, is pumping like crazy. Also here on the weekly time frame, insane gains that people have done. I don't own any privacy coins anymore. I used to have them in the past, but many years I sold all of them because many years it just went down or sideways. And now for the first time we're seeing a little breather. Here, if you're buying in, the median line of the Keltner channels is currently the support with every massive correction. As you can see, it's currently at around $400 if you're waiting for a good entry. But also here on the weekly time frame, we are very overbought, so at some point also here we're gonna get sell signals. But for now, everything is still straight up, and it is suggesting that we're gonna see much higher levels here in the next coming weeks and months. Probably doesn't matter what the rest of the crypto market is doing. And if we compare it from the previous high to the current low that we had so far, you can see that the next fib lines are here at $900 and $2,700. So if this rally continues, the next major target is $900 and then $2,700, because here we're trading in no man's land. That means that the ZCASH never was there before, and therefore, of course, we should expect those price levels to be hit. I don't think that it could go like to 20K. It would be, of course, insane. In the crypto space, we have seen such things in the past, of course, already, but I just don't expect that, because also ZCASH has already a decent market cap. So maybe best case, I think this one over here could be reached at $2,700 approximately. But the next major resistance level, in my opinion, will be here $900. We will see also what Bitcoin is doing, because that will, of course, determine also what ZCASH is most likely doing for the next coming weeks and months. Let's see how long this pump will continue. But of course, we are in overbought condition. So that's it for now, guys. Stay tuned, be subscribed. Let's see where we're going to close this weekly candle. Very important. At least for the CME chart, we're going to close it today, on the spot chart on Sunday evening. And until then, of course, I'm buying more into those new coins. You can see that also they're very hyped and people are jumping on board, especially with Ethereum. So whenever you are buying into those coins, remember, guys, always to connect with a DeFi wallet. Very important, like MetaMask. If you don't have a wallet, then of course here in the video description right at the top, I'm going to leave the link to MetaMask, where you can sign up to MetaMask and create a DeFi wallet, top it up with some cryptos like Ethereum, BNB, or stable coins like USDT, and then you can connect to those websites. You just click here, buy with crypto, connect MetaMask, and then connect it to the website, and then you can buy into those coins. Until launch, you can buy and lock in those coins, and remember that they are locked here on the website until it's going live. Then we can claim our coins here, but it's not yet live, so that's why we can only buy the coins and wait for the launch. Currently, Bitcoin Hyper is at 1.3 cents, one of the most hyped ones, and here Hyper Sui is listed here at the current price, at this price over here, and the listing price will be 9 cents. So make sure to get in before the launches, because usually that's always the best time to buy. But of course, guys, there's always no financial advice and no promises, nothing. Just buy and wait and see what happens then at launch. At least this is what I'm doing. So if you want to be following me, then make sure to follow this channel. And of course, check out those new cryptos with the links in the video description. Those are the most hyped ones that everyone is talking about, like Bitcoin Hyper, Maxi Doge, PayPayNote, Best Wallet, and so on. All of them. And Best Wallet is coming out in 20 days. So hurry up if you want to get also some Best Wallet tokens. The link to that new token is here in the video description as well. So thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned, be subscribed, and see you all in the next one. Crypto Underground, over for now.